Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nerd News, I guess, podcast, kind of. We kind of brought back the podcast in a roundabout way, didn't we, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. What? It's fall apart. Oh, fuck it. We'll try again tomorrow. Welcome to the Nerd News Podcast. My name is Tyler Waltz, and joining me is my good buddy. And today, again, yes, see you in person, of course, a live studio audience. But we're just going to be talking about the news. But normally, to start us off, how you been, buddy? How you been? What you been up to? Okay, nice. To practice for the stream, of course. Yeah, yeah, no joke. Hmm. Okay, all right. And you didn't know who that lady was. Just it was just a general woman disgusted with you. That's kind of the vibe that was happening. Yeah. Yeah. It's just oh yeah. It's offensive. It 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 reminds me of the whitest kids you know bit. Do you remember that one? The office jerk. Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, man. That's no. You don't do it to somebody else. Oh, that don't go slow. I'm telling the boss. Oh man, they were great. It was such a like child shaping or like childhood shaping for me was seeing them. Um, so long. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the ending of that. It was like, and we have a meeting under the bridge. It's like, oh man, so good. Did you know that since they own the rights to all their stuff, their YouTube channel is just always live, running their seasons like back to back. So, yeah. So you can just tune into their YouTube channel and just watch whatever season is playing currently. I'll throw it on at work sometimes just to listen to because I've already seen them all. And I love it. I love it so much. Also, Zach from the Whitest Kid You Know is making some banger horror movies lately. Oh, say I I heard about the prequel. I didn't hear about another movie. Really? No shit. That's fantastic. That's so good. I'm very happy with that. I'm my mind is already racing for what he's gonna do within the Resident Evil universe. Um, but yeah, so I don't have much for story time, and I mean it this time. I'm not
You
gonna
look at
tag
Halloween?
one on to the very end. My Halloween was boring as hell, dude. I came home, I did some
Nice.
choring, I got some stuff ready, edited some videos, got like all of the
Mhm.
stuff that we're posting this week ready. I didn't do anything for Halloween.
I didn't do anything for Halloween. My birthday was on Tuesday though, so we had a bunch of people over, and that was super fun. We you know the and I'm gonna redo it for the Monster live show, but that old dice plinko board we had,
Mm-hmm.
I fixed it up so I taped off the couple of spots and we just threw a ping pong ball in it and we had like 6 cups in the bottom, and I think
Okay.
that's gonna be a really cool thing for the audience to be able to throw on and just have like
Nice.
consequences this happen or
That
something like
is
that.
really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
text you how exciting my weekend was. I was like, I didn't feel good and slept for 13 hours. Like that was that was
Yeah,
as
yeah.
thrilling as my weekend got.
Yeah, that hit me on I think last Monday. That's what that hit me on Monday. I just was like, I'm gonna go lay down.
But all right, well, I don't really have a story time. So you ready to get into these articles?
That's right. I told 2 stories. You know, I had a birthday and some lady threw envisages on a window. So.
Envisages the worst product ever. It's like taking sneaky fucker to a whole new level.
It's just like invisible pigeon shit. You're like, ugh.
Oh man. So the first thing that I was going to talk about, because I was curious, I hadn't fired up my VR headset in months. Like I got my VR headset earlier this year, was super excited about it, played it like crazy for like a month and a half, and then I have not picked it up since. Which is interesting because I love VR. Like I am a huge fan of VR gaming. I think it has the most potential. However, when I fired it back up just this last weekend to kind of see what was new, not a lot. Like it baffled me that in the top selling and like recent news, it was all updates for games that have been around forever. Like,
Oh.
there was some new stuff that wasn't really getting a lot of traction, but was on like the sale or the recommended list. But the overwhelming majority of like notes and news were coming from like releases of old games that are exiting early access, or just updates to existing properties like Beat Saber that have been popular for an eternity.
Yeah. Yeah, VR, Hitman says VR feels like it's kind of hit or miss. And I agree. The last thing I played was that one, the rhythm gun game. But like, I only played it at your place. Like,
Oh yeah, Pistol Whip. That game's fun as shit.
Pistol Whip. Yeah, but it also, I think it kind of takes, so VR out, dude, outside of VR chat, because I want to run into Marcus the Worm. Outside of VR chat, it feels like it's too much effort to do stuff sometimes. You're like, I
Okay.
want to relax, but
Because
I don't want to
do
do
your body.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to move my disgusting body.
No, I totally get it. Also, we have a chat on YouTube from Dan. Welcome, Dan, and it's no problem. We're glad to have you back. He apologized for not being around as much, but he's been working tens. Yeah, you don't gotta
dude.
apologize to us. Just thanks for
Not
showing
at all.
up. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I used to work. This isn't, and by the way, this isn't me going, I used to work 12s, but like, dude, anytime you work like 10 or 11 or, you know, you just lose days because you're just like, well, I'm exhausted and I have to go do another 10.
Yeah, it's
that's
like, well,
him
I
on-
just got
hey.
to go to bed in order to get ready for the next shift tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, that's Hitman on YouTube. Hey, we'll take it, bud. We'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is
You
the
can actually,
longest
you can
shift
tell
you've
you
ever
if
worked?
you, me,
Yeah.
I think it was just a 12.
Nice.
Like no, I waited. I did open close and I think it was like a 14 at a restaurant.
Nice.
So that sucked shit.
Yeah. But what were you about
And
to
that's
say?
why you're the best, Dan, on YouTube. Hitman on.
Multiple
You're
personalities.
the best. He says, yeah. He said that I only want VR chat because I'm a pervert, and I'm not denying that.
Denying it. So also, you apparently know way more about VR chat than me. Who is the worm guy that you just talked about?
Marcus the Worm. It's so hard to explain. I think it's like kind of the beauty of the algorithm, because like you can't describe what he does without sounding like you're absolutely insane.
Okay.
But if you stumble upon Marcus the Worm, because I think it finds you, you know what I mean? It's like the cat distribution system.
Okay.
It's the funniest shit because it is a worm. It looks like a human turd with arms and legs. You know what I mean? Like you'll see it and go, that looks more like, it doesn't look much like a worm.
Okay.
And it's a VR voice. So it's like very drawn out, Robert. And it's the funniest shit because he'll walk up to Robert and just his body motion, because I'm pretty sure it's a full body VR, like puts his arm, like does real weird body, gets up really close, and it's just like, Robert, I can't find my sweet spicy chili Doritos tortilla chips.
Is this like a
And then the guy's
YouTube
like-
thing?
I mean, it's streaming. He's more popular than we are.
Oh, I guarantee it.
but-
I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
And I look like a
But
human
no,
shit, so I don't know. I don't know what our excuse is at this point.
I'll have to show you some. I'll have to show you some Marcus stuff. But on the talk of VR is dead, I watched a video where someone was breaking down uh, Marcus. Marcus became like this insanely internet popular character, right?
Hmm.
And when that happened, the worm costume that he bought like tripled in price because you can buy specific
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
avatars and whatnot. That one tripled because of the quote unquote Marcus premium, and then the map that they hang out on will get huge boosts, which like benefits whoever like created the map or whatever. So
For
like
sure.
Marcus the Worm is generating millions of dollars for other people just by
Millions?
being a like I think the guy was like I think it's like upwards of $2 to $3 million.
Dang.
And I'm sure because it's hosted on this guy named Rafflegator's account, because Rafflegator will get like 2,500, I think, or something like that was her average, is what the numbers were saying. But Marcus gets on it, goes up to like 13,
Okay.
like just a
That's
huge
so
spike.
wild. That's insane. I haven't thought about VR chat since the like early days where it was like Ugandan Knuckles and shit like that. Do you remember that?
Uganda, oh no, we have different. Yeah, that's no,
No, you
I don't have
remember
enough.
that?
I don't have any. No, I don't have
Actually,
any like Sonic Impreg or anything like that. Whatever the hell it happens to you. Don't
and
Google
this is
whatever it is. Oh no.
no, it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it was everybody in VR chat had this avatar.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen,
Yeah.
yeah. What
You remember
is
that?
that?
Yeah, and then
Oh god.
they would just run around asking people like, "Do you know the way?" And then if they saw a woman that was like a an anime girl, they'd be, "Ah, my queen," and just like follow her around.
Do you know the way?
Yeah,
And
it's
Ant-Man
this
says,
one.
"Do you know the
So,
way?"
do you know the way?
Oh my god.
This was my introduction into VR chat, and then all the rest of it was just degeneracy I had no interest in. Uh,
Yeah. There was a really interesting so like one thing I really do like about VR chat, like
mhm.
VR in general, is it does allow people to like like say you have a disability, guess what? You're now just a normal person. You know what I mean? You're rocking
Yeah,
normal, you know what I mean? I'm not no one's watching me. Thank you.
got him, clipped, get
yeah.
him, get him.
Uh,
Like, timestamp 13 minutes 25 seconds.
but
No, I get what you're saying. In VR
average,
chat,
yeah.
you can literally be whatever you want.
Yeah, which is great because like there's some hidden illnesses and stuff like that where you're in you know what I mean, you just gotta be a
Yeah.
person. But
There were
also I
people, it
watched.
kept people sane during like the
Oh yeah,
lockdown and like COVID and stuff, but it also made people go absolutely batshit extra crazy too. I
yeah,
watched a
crazy in a
documentary
different
on
way.
that. You say crazy in a good way?
No, different way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
But
but then there's the other side of the coin where I was watching Griffin McElroy has a game they play called Monster Factory. That's the Adventure Zone and the
hmm
My Brother and Me guys.
yeah.
And they go to an island and they are being dipshits, but
Uh-huh.
the level of like people being like, hey, stop being quit it, knock it off was insane. Like the power trip these people had. I'm like, hey, this is a no yelling island, okay?
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
like,
It's bad. It,
I was just laughing. Like, are you disrespecting me? Get out. And then they get the boot. You're like, what the
yeah.
fuck? You know?
Well, it's like the people that, like and look, I, all right, I'm just going to preface this. I understand that everybody has their thing. I do. I totally get it. I can't even wrap my mind around the whole GTA roleplay people. Have you seen that?
I've seen one guy and he was pretty damn funny because he plays a cop.
Well, it's not for comedy. It's like there are literally dedicated servers to where it's like on this GTA server, you play as Dan. You work at this office, but since you can't go in the building, you clock in and you're literally like sitting in your car and like you get paid. It's literally just they're simulating as close to real life as possible in GTA and have these like identities within Grand Theft Auto of them just being normal ass people.
That's very intriguing.
Right. Like I said, I different strokes for different folks. I get it.
Yeah.
Everybody has their thing. It always just makes me sad when I see it. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'm gonna be
It's
completely honest. It bums me out.
well, I'm trying to figure out what part of the brain that's tickling because like you and I,
Mhm.
our streams are doing pretty good, but they're not there yet. We have to go to work every day, right?
Correct.
I don't know
Yep.
who wants to go like, oh God, I can't wait to clock in. Because like even as a kid, I know some kids wake up and they go, I want to be like dad, and they put his like business shirt on, or at
Yeah,
least that's the I don't know 90s TV shows tell you about.
for sure.
Like I have never wanted to wake up and do that. I've never been like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go for 8 hours.
Yeah, right. So I we could go down a depressing rabbit hole. My theory is that it's people that don't have normal lives that's the closest they can get. Like, I don't want to get too
True.
sad,
People
but it's the guy that can't keep a job who can pretend he has a job, or the guy that can't meet girls, but in this simulation, he can meet up with a girl. It's that kind of stuff that it just, I get that vibe from it and it bums me out.
Yeah. Hitman says people do. He's like, I don't know. People play Overcooked. And you're like, yeah, you're right. I used to work fast food. That job sucks hell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Or like
and
Power
then
Wash Simulator.
that one I will get behind a little bit
Oh.
because it's cathartic.
Okay.
Well, it's like you're making a change. You're doing it. It's like it's just
Hmm.
soothing and relaxing. The ones
For
that I
sure.
don't get like are like trucking simulators. You're like, you could just actually make a good amount of money if you just did that.
It's funny where the line
Oh,
is because I
yeah.
understand the truck simulator stuff way more than the Power Wash Simulator. Like
I mean,
I like driving. I used to be a trash truck driver. Like I used to drive trucks. If you can just throw on the radio and you don't really have to like think, there is a relaxing thing to it. And the only people that are going to play that are not actually truckers. Like
yeah, yeah.
um,
Like Hitman owns Snow Runners. I don't know what that is. Is that like a
it's like ice road
ice
truckers
truck?
or something.
Is it?
Yeah. But we also haven't talked about this article at all. So I guess just to get back on point, like really quick, this article is basically saying there's two factors that have kind of killed VR. First off, VR had a huge explosion in popularity that was like everything had to be VR. Like there was like the Blade and Sorcery and the Beat Saber, and it was all this amazing thing. You had major studios like Bethesda that was putting Fallout and Skyrim, and Resident Evil went to VR, and like all these big studios. But the percentage of people that played those games, it didn't make a profit. So it never got those independent studios or that huge, like it never got that triple A. I know triple A is a iffy word nowadays, you know what I mean?
Poison word these days.
Poison word these days, but it never got that huge, like people buy an Xbox for Halo.
Yeah.
Right. People buy a PlayStation for like Uncharted and The Last of Us. VR doesn't
I
have that.
I bought a smartphone. I bought a smartphone so I could play Angry Birds. I
Yeah,
get it.
right. Yeah. We're not the same. Um,
Is it weird that that's the thing that got me onto a smartphone? Is I really wanted to play Angry Birds, and then
Is
as
that
soon as I
true?
got to play it, I was like, yeah, 100%.
no way.
Yeah, I had
That
a like,
can't
little
be
flip
real.
phone, like the. No, I can't. It is. It's 100% real. I remember I worked at a pizza, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm getting a smartphone, and because it was they would tack it onto your phone bill back in the day, where it's like your phone bill would be like $250 a month, because you're just like paying it off as you go versus all this other whatever they do now. There was no like Mint Mobiling where like you could pay your phone off, take it in. It was like you got a contract, you got a phone,
For
and
sure.
then it's 200. It's like and I was like, I really want a smartphone because Angry Birds seems like it's pretty
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, buddy. It's like- that's so funny because mobile gaming has such like a stink on it, you know.
I mean, compared to what it used to be, it's so
Yeah.
much better now. Dude, I was playing like fucking Facebook, Farmville and stuff like that. Like
I played the shit out
we've
of
grown
Farmville
up.
back in the day.
Hitman says, "Oh, this is fun." Hitman, he says, "I think most people get smartphones for internet stuff." Did you know there's a theory that because we're constantly making our phones smaller and smaller and smaller, and then we started to do smartphones, and they still have like smaller screens, right? But then I think then they realized like you can get porn on your phone, and then that's when the screens started to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, don't say the P word. Yeah, that is a very heavily flagged word.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to say pornography.
Pornography. No, pornography that's Jonathan Davis's band. They tune and drop D. That was Korn, their self-titled album. Life is Peachy. Just going to work.
Just go on.
Yeah.
So
I'm a 35-year-old bald man with gauges. Of course I know Korn.
So there isn't a game that is like I have to buy VR to play this game outside of like your Beat Saber and stuff, but that's not a mass appeal thing, you know? Yeah. So they don't have that title that brings you to VR. And because it didn't get the money that they were hoping, like Meta and stuff like that, it was just a hard pivot into the next thing that was going to be the revenue. Because Meta did all this stuff where they showed that you could do like business meetings across the world. They had all this stuff that you could do with Meta and how like your camera and you could extend your monitors with VR and how amazing it is. As soon as it didn't make money, they shifted to what is going to make money. And you know what that is?
Corn.
Now, AI.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so
even that's
AI has
even
kind
that bubble
of
starting
killed
to pop.
VR.
Well, even AI is gonna like it's so. I hate the term. It's an LLM. It's not artificial intelligence. It is predictive text, which is valuable in some ways, but also, yeah.
Yep. I didn't know that the Chat GPT and stuff like that. You know how you can like talk with Chat GPT. I thought that it was just like texting and then it would just reply, but I didn't know that the way that Chat GPT and stuff like that actually works is that when you send a message, it screenshots the entire message to that point and then makes a reference based on that rather than just continuing on a conversation, which means if you have access to like manipulate the file, you can really like screw with it because you can manipulate the old photo to where it responds to a different conversation and get it to say stuff that it's not allowed to because it makes it look like it already said those things. This guy broke it down way better than I ever could.
Wow.
But
no, that's like, crazy.
Yeah, he was like, well, AI and stuff isn't as smart as you think because this is how it has to run and why it's so expensive because the processing behind it is so inefficient.
Yeah. Which, how do we waste water? That's a real question because I know they're like every chat you do uses 1 liter of water because it cools the servers.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's making fusion. Like it's not destroying the atoms. It just evaporates, right? And then comes back to Earth.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's some scientific principle that like for every like thing that's evaporated, you lose some to some other thing. Because when it goes from one form to another, some of the atoms could like split off. So like some of the hydrogen and some of the oxygen could split to where you just have hydrogen and oxygen. You don't have H2O.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because
I'm not a scientist. That was just me spitballing some shit about the what I know, you know. But yeah, so almost all of the funding that was going into like VR and enhancement and stuff has been shifted over into AI. So AI is kind of what killed VR gaming. There are some things that are coming out that seem pretty cool, but it's not what was promised literally a year ago, you know?
No. Yeah, well, everything changes for business. Hitman says, well, they did reopen the Long Island nuclear power plant just for an AI, which isn't that 3 Mile Island? Wasn't that like almost a huge catastrophe?
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty bad. All right.
Yep. But
well,
here's the thing.
Isn't that fun?
I'm very pro nuclear energy. I
Same.
don't know. So to me, opening up nuclear facilities and stuff doesn't bother me one bit. What bothers me is that it's going towards fucking AI and server space.
AI.
Like,
yeah.
Let's fuck this town in the middle of nowhere. It's like we need AI cooling and shit.
Yeah. Well, were you paying attention to when there was going to be a data center in Franklin, Indiana?
Yes, I did.
That was going to be. So glad it fell through. It was going to be detrimental to like the people that actually live in Indiana.
I heard about
Yeah,
it.
dude,
I heard that there was a huge like issue that people had with it, but I never got invested enough to look into the pros and cons.
The data center was going to get a $50 million tax break, which was going to go on to the people that lived in the county, and it was going to use their drinking water, and it was going to increase their electrical, like their utility bills. Like it was going to absolutely ruin some people's days. Yeah,
man. But well, that's AI. That's AI and VR.
Yep.
It seems like the last 3 times we didn't intend to talk about AI, but everything kind of links back to AI, like the Soviet Union. I don't know if you've heard that joke, but have you?
No.
Oh, you can at any point since the Cold War, you can point to any. It's like the 8-layer or 8 to Kevin.
8
Bacon.
layers, 8-layer dip of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, yeah, right. The what's that called? The Kevin Bacon thing?
Now I can't remember, but it's 7 steps to Kevin Bacon, I think.
Yeah, essentially you can do that with the Soviet Union. Because
Hitman, save us. What is it called?
Oh man, it's gonna bug the shit out of me.
I think it's six steps to Kevin Bacon, 7 steps.
Yeah, something like
that. I don't know how it works, but I'm like I'm 2 away from Kevin Bacon.
Oh yeah.
I worked with Jamie Kennedy.
I watched Tremors and I jacked off to it. That's the 2. That's 2. It's like 1 and 2.
I made some envisages that was very visible, and no, I worked with Jamie Kennedy, who was in Tremors. Don't like that you said that. Who worked with Michael Gross, who was Bert in the original Tremors. So it's
is Jamie Kennedy away. Who I think he is? Was he
kind of an asshole
for a while?
I got it. No. He was in Malibu's Most Wanted.
Okay. I'm thinking of somebody named Jamie. Either way, it doesn't matter. But nice. So you're 2 away from Kevin Bacon.
2 away.
Nice.
Which makes you 3 away.
That's
because you've worked with me.
Because I've had sex with you. Yeah. It always leads back. Always the common root.
I do call my butthole the Soviet Union.
Call back. No. It is fun though. If you ever like, I'm a big history buff. I'm a huge fan of history. Anything that you look up when it comes to American history can be connected to something we were trying to do to beat the Soviets during the Cold War to even like shit today. Like it's
which I mean, there's a lot of really interesting conspiracy theories on that as well.
Yeah, like even like late night talk shows, you can connect back because like the first late night talk show was a lady who ended up like splitting off and becoming like politically involved by marrying and getting involved in politics, and then late night became like this whole thing because she got involved in politics during the Cold War. Baffling. Like it's everything can be linked back to us trying to beat the Russians in the Cold War to even programs that exist today because of it. Super crazy stuff.
That's wild.
Anything else we want to talk about VR?
No, I think we need to move on. I want to know what's Nintendo what's doing. We got Pokemon versus Power World.
So big win for Power World. Nintendo's patent relevant to the Power World case has been rejected by Japan's office, not US. Japan's office for lacking originality.
They care. I know China cares very little about patents, right? And Japan.
I don't even think they have a word for patent in their language in China. They're just like, oh, mine. That's how that works.
It's also mine. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the word on this one, bud?
I thought you were going to continue that one. I thought you were about to say something. So basically,
nope. Well, I mean, because like, so I guess what I was going to say is Japan. I don't know how their copyright laws are. I don't know who like the most litigious country is, but I know
Japan's
America is pretty.
There.
Oh, they are? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then that's good. Hell yeah.
The difference between Japan and the U.S. is, I mean, there's a lot, obviously, but
they're not located in Canada. That's a difference.
True. That's true.
No, it's a similarity actually.
So basically, it boils down to Japan doesn't even really give a shit about fair use. Like, that's how far they go. In the US, we can watch a movie trailer and be like, we think that was good, bad. I'm glad that this person was in it. Wasn't that cool? Look at us adding commentary. Japan is like, you used an ounce of somebody else's shit. It doesn't matter if you were talking about it. Fair use is not really a thing. That's the biggest difference.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So they're very litigious with anything that is borrowed or concepts or ideas, because there is no like borrowing or fair use around it. So this one was that really broad one that Pokemon tried to do, where they were like, if you summon a creature that fights, and Nintendo was basically like, that's not an original enough idea to patent it. Like, the idea of having a creature fight in your stead is not an original idea. That's a concept that it literally exists.
That's been around since the Civil War. If you could afford to have somebody fight in your place.
Yeah. So that was mainly it, is that Pal World finally gets, this kind of just justifies Pal World's existence. It doesn't end the fight, because they're still trying to patent little things like the throwing of the Pal Ball and stuff. But this justifies that they can exist and won't, like, the shutdown stuff is kind of done.
That's good, though. I mean, good. I mean, it feels... Has Nintendo lost, to your knowledge, has Nintendo lost litigation before?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they have with a little stuff. I'm not into it that deep, but there's no way that this is the first time they've lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing is, we even talked about this a few weeks ago, where we were like, well, what about these Gen 1 Pokemon that look a lot like these Adventure Quest things?
Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Dragon Quest. And like Digimon. So
Digital monsters.
Digital monsters. They are the champions. So just stuff like that. I didn't have too much to say about this. I just thought it was really important. I'm also not a lawyer, so I don't know. It's like, what is Pal World's next steps? Like, what can they do? What should their response be? I don't know. I really don't. But I do think this is important, especially because I keep getting trailers for Pal World since they've dropped their 1.0 update, and damn, it looks fun. I wish I had the time to play it. Like,
we just need 700 more Hitmen
to deal with all of our enemies. Like,
no, people watching us. That would be.
Yeah. Yep.
I noticed you changed the tags on the.
Change the tags.
The tags for. Yeah.
For the Twitch.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh, did I forget? What are they?
No. So there's a dirty little trick that I think is very funny.
Okay.
That some other people do, and I want to see if it worked. I gotta figure out how to check it. But apparently, if you just put feet in your tags,
I did leave that one. I forgot.
yeah, it's not on this one, but
I must have removed it.
Oh my god, it blew my like. People were getting like 30, 35, 37, 400 on feet. You're like, God damn.
That's insane. People, just calm down, people. Go somewhere else.
Oh my God. My God.
Did it happen?
Let me just.
Are we going to goof on some people? I'll make fun of people like a son of a bitch.
I'm going to send it to you in Signal so we can talk about it later. But yeah, dude, English got 4. News got 3. Sims got 1. Tron got 5. Feet got 12.
Oh my gosh, that's nonsense. Ugh.
Casual streamer got 16.
I can't be mad about it. I can't be mad about it. People are gonna be people whether I like it or not.
Dude, I'll pop a piglet on stream. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Oh man, we got to get that Patreon set up better. But man,
if I go into OnlyFans, you will never see me again, buddy, because I will have so much stuff in my butthole, and I won't like it, which I think makes people pay more.
Probably, I'd pay more. I would be your biggest tipper just to put you through hell.
And that's what true friendship really is.
You know I could too. So that's the best part.
Yeah,
that's a legitimate threat.
You know too much about my budgeting that you're like,
You need it.
Macy's gonna be mad at me for a little bit, but
I don't think she will.
I'm gonna laugh.
I don't think she
Oh
will
my
at all. As soon as I tell her, she's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." It's like,
I mean, she's gonna be like, as long as I don't have to watch, yeah.
oh man.
Oh, now I'm imagining you
I'm not
tipping.
imagining shit.
No, hang on. And then you go to the other room with the volume up, and you're like, "I did it, Macy, I did it." Neither of you are watching it, but you just hear me sobbing on camera.
That would be so funny. Well, on that note, anything left for Pal World? Are we gonna be?
No, Power World seems fun. I would like to revisit it, but
Yep. This was like literally, I think this article was hours old. Like it was relatively new. But
yeah, hell yeah, we got the scoop.
Yep. I'm just hoping that Pal World can keep up with content. I hope this isn't just fighting for the sake of this game. I'm looking forward to whatever Pal World 2 or next project is.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do, because wasn't it with like the guys released some other stuff and he just goes, I don't know, I just want to make this. Like he's like a weirdly casual attitude towards game making, because he was like, I think people will like this, so I just made it.
Yeah, and by God, they did.
Yeah.
And then somebody actually commented on our Pal World short when we were talking about it getting announced, like the first trailer.
Oh my God!
Or not the first trailer. It was when there was rumors that it was going to come to PlayStation, because they made that post on PlayStation or whatever. Somebody commented like 2 days ago, and they were like still waiting. It was like, motherfucker, we don't make decisions. It's like it's not our fault. We saw they tweeted or some shit, and we thought at it.
Yeah, it's our job. We're not. Look there. News is in quotes. We are not. Don't come. We are entertainment. That is what we are.
At best. All right. So up next, we've got too many RPGs. Okay, so this is one that I was excited about, but it made me realize I might be one of the only people excited about this. This is what sparked. So one thing I guess I need.
If this is a link to my OnlyFans, we're all right.
Also, something I need to get better at is more clear transitions to like start a video, right? For when we chop stuff up. Something to just keep in mind. So we are now switching over to.
Hang on.
What? Huh?
Go give me a clean one. Give me a clean one.
What do you mean a clean one?
Oh, just like where I'm not talking over you and you get like a.
Gotcha.
All right. And yeah. Here you go.
The next topic is: are there too many RPGs? Featuring one that I got very excited for, Godzilla the role-playing game. Okay, so. Literally, I was scrolling through looking for stuff to talk about, and I was like, is there anything going on with like Dungeons and Dragons or like tabletop RPGs? And it said brand new, like just announced. Literally, this article is from 1 p.m. today. Godzilla, the role-playing game, is about to stomp onto Kickstarter. Kickstarter is interesting because it's either the coolest idea that you'll never get or the most crazy dog shit that you're hoping actually happens for the sake of like comedy. You know what I mean? Like
kind of. I mean, I got on Kickstarter. I got I think it was like 230 like high quality D&D minis for like 60 or for $60, which blows.
Like 4 years of time.
It did take forever.
Yeah.
It legitimately took. I think it was supposed to be 6 months. I think it took 2.5 years.
Right. Yeah. Kickstarter is such like you can't be upset whatever happens. You know what I mean?
Like my friend Isabel Hagen, she's a comic in New York. She kickstarted her own movie, which is like, I backed that. You know what I mean? Like this cool shit.
The movie happened?
There's, yeah, I think it's actually going to be releasing shortly.
Nice.
Limited or like on demand. So I'm excited to see it. But then also like there's the Die. Speaking of RPGs, dude, Kickstarter is so good for RPGs. I backed the Die RPG, which is a great, like every class has their own dice instead of ever like mixing and matching. So like very interesting. So yeah, what's this Godzilla RPG though?
So there's not a ton of information about it from the cover and the little bit that I've read. Essentially, you are kind of working within the world of Godzilla. Like, you're not playing as Godzilla. It is you're the human story in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Godzilla's fighting this. What?
No, that sounds horrible.
Why is this like, but you are essentially like the human story. So Godzilla is going to be fighting some kaiju. You set up a character that is either going to be like a Zillion or something like that. Godzilla has some deep lore that you can pull from. I was thinking of all kinds of stuff when I saw this.
What's a zillion for the listener?
All right. So the Zillions are the race of aliens that have been a part of Godzilla lore since like the 60s, 70s, during like the not Heisei, that's probably too late, but like after the initial run when Godzilla kind of became goofier and just fought other monsters. They kept kind of ramping it up. So like Space Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla and Gigan and stuff like that were all sent by an alien race called Zillions that are trying to like capture or take Godzilla's DNA so they could use it and take over like the world.
Okay.
So they were the main antagonist whenever it was convenient for side plot of Godzilla to kind of fill it out.
Yeah.
They even kind of hint at it in the Monarch universe because like King Ghidorah is from outer space and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you could be, I'm assuming you're working on the human story. You could be, because like from this cover, you clearly see that there's like a relatively normal dude, and then this person has some kind of magic powers. This person's kind of just dressed like Jet Jaguar. Like there's a lot of layers to this. You could be a scientist that like works on tech. You know what I mean? I could think of a lot of layers with this. But how many people are going to play this and have RPGs fragmented too much?
I don't think they have, because like seriously, some of my favorite like RPGs experiences were playing like I played Oh Dang Bigfoot Stole My Car,
Right.
and my friend's birthday gift was inside.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that for? It was a free one-page RPG. Like, dude, like it inspired me. I made a bunch of them, and then that's how I got good at making like the monster stuff, like the one shots on there. So I don't think they're fragmenting too much. I do think that there is a cap. Like you will see some fail pretty often.
I think tons of them fail because like everybody knows Dungeons and Dragons, and from there like the tiers that drop off are significant every time. You know what I mean? Like most people know Dungeons and Dragons. A good chunk of people know Pathfinder. But then you're getting into stuff like Monster of the Week, and you know, like it keeps getting more and more niche. To where I was having a blast sampling some of these RPGs at Gen Con. That's all well and good. Probably never gonna play those again.
But it's also, you're not necessarily the market where it's like you have your full-time job and then you're you're trying to get another career in entertainment going as well. So like your time is limited, but for the people that all they really do, and this is like it's a simple life, is they go to work, they come home, you know, they eat their dinner, they wake up the next day, go to work, come home, eat their dinner, like that's a highlight. And the fact that they can go like, oh, I can't wait to play in the Godzilla world, I love Godzilla, you know, like that.
Are they going to be able to find a group to play? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because there's dedicated gaming groups that will like go, hey, there's this new game out, I would like to play it, can we do that?
Yeah.
And they go, after this one, and you go, yeah, that's how I played. I got introduced to a ton of RPGs that way, like Werewolf, in fact.
Yeah, I think it entirely depends on how well it can be played online. Because if somebody's read this, like say just me or you, we're probably bad examples because we know a ton of people because of comedy and stuff like that. Like we could literally have a group chat with like 20 people that would be interested to just hang out one evening, you know?
Yeah.
For the sake of goofs. But say somebody that has like one or two friends or whatever, this game takes 4. What are the odds that you're going to be able to go to a local game shop and get like a group of people that aren't already playing D&D or something like that? But if it can be found like a community online, much better chance. You know what I mean? It's one of the main reasons I didn't get into the Digimon card game, because it was like, oh, if I invest and put this money into play this super fun Digimon card game, it's the only card game outside of Magic that I've enjoyed playing. I looked, there's one community in Indiana and like Kokomo or some shit of like 4 dudes that meet up on Saturdays, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna get this game. I had so much fun, But what am I gonna do with these cards? Like,
Oh, that's rough. That sucks. But yeah, 100%, 100%. I hear
yeah,
what you're saying on that. But I think with like RPGs, it is. I think you can get a online community. You can play in a Discord.
yeah,
Like that's popped off huge since COVID. So
yeah, yeah. I tried doing the online D&D. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I don't know why.
I've done it. It's fun. Like you just chill with your usually. I mean, you're already usually pretty much friends with the people. Like my
Yeah.
buddies were doing a D&D campaign that I went to high school with, and they're like, "Oh, dude, do you want to play?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm free this
Mhm.
night." Like I was a special guest character, which was fun. But yeah, no, I don't. So to answer your question, no, there is not too many RPGs. There's
Yeah.
more available. Get in here, RPG world.
Oh no, people absolutely joining RPGs. I fully encourage it. It's just I don't know how niche we can dive down and still have like a market for it. Because don't get me wrong, I would love to try this out. I would have more fun than anyone I know with this RPG. It's like I guarantee it. But even a popular one like Shadowrun, I can't find 4 fucking people to play. Like,
But
like
it's I think it's like getting your gaming group. You lead them in with the D&D, and then after that, then you get them with the Godzilla.
yeah, like weed to meth. It's a very clear line. It's a very, very clear path. But yeah. So, what is your favorite non stream like mainstream RPG?
I mean, it depends where you like click your mainstream. Like, are you saying just not D&D?
I would say like
Because
D&D, Pathfinder, and Monster of the Week are the 3 most popular I can think of. Like, I feel
is
like if you say
Starfinder
those
under
out
that?
loud, most people would know what you're talking about that are in the world
Yeah,
of RPGs.
is Starfinder
I know about it. I've
available?
never played it, so I'll give you that one.
It's it's Pathfinder in space. Like you can
Yeah.
play a little rat guy, so I love it. But other than that, like dude, like there's some things I really like in a lot of different systems.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a game called Urban Shadows where you start the game and you have to like make connections immediately with people. Like
Oh yeah.
you owe someone a favor, someone owes you a favor, and you go around the circle. And that's just a really good way to just get your art, like your role playing,
Yeah.
immediately. Just outside of the, well, I'm at a tavern. Hi, who are you? I know we have to talk because this is the game, and so I'm here now,
Right.
and we'll figure out why we're talking. Versus being like, "Hey, Doug, you still owe me $38."
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Like
It's
they
like a
just
"Where's my
feel.
money, Dracula" type thing. It's like,
That's literally what I was referencing. That's
yeah.
immediately what I was referencing.
Yeah.
I read a Moon Knight comic today, or like a fan thing about that, about how he's like, I beat him in Fortnite. Like what? He's like, yeah, I broke my ankles in the fight, and so to finish it off, we did Fortnite, and yeah, got my $38 back. Like, wait, that was this. Like, we did so much for that. And he goes, it's the principle, right?
Right.
Ugh.
But yeah, I mean that's for the most part that's everything that I got for too many RPGs because I got very excited and then my mind immediately went to, well, I'm probably never gonna be able to play this like that. Oh, sad.
Yeah, you don't even
Bummed.
have a birthday. You don't even have a birthday coming up. You can trick 3 other people. Not me,
Uh,
but like 3 other people.
yeah, right, right. I couldn't even bring myself to get that startup Godzilla game at Gen Con that I showed you. And that was just a
Mm-hmm.
2-player game, just because it was like, when am I ever going to play this? How can I justify spending this money for something I play
Yeah.
once a year? But up next is another smaller announcement. I don't think anybody's surprised by this. Well, yeah, let me hard reset that. Another announcement: Solo Leveling Season 3 is officially coming to Crunchyroll. I don't think anybody's surprised by this. It's just one of those weird limbos that's been going on. Like, Season 2 ended. It literally got Best Anime of the Year, which I don't think it should, even though I absolutely adore Solo Leveling, but that's a side point. And then it was just kind of radio silence, where they were like, it's so popular, it made so much money, everybody loves it, but they didn't announce Season 3 for a very long time.
How long? Because I know animation takes a while, so
Yeah, so Japan and anime has a very weird history of rights to publish.
Okay.
So there are like what we would say like a video game gets delayed and delayed and delayed. It's in production hell. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anime has a thing where it will studio hop like crazy. Like Crunchyroll will have it, and then because of their like local broadcasting rules, it has to either be out or simulcasted with a network that they have to partner with that holds the rights to it for a certain amount of time, and then it can be traded to another studio. So there's all kinds of things where people absolutely love something, but because of the litigious nature of everything and who owns what and what people want to publish and time slots, it could just never get another season because something else is more popular and it's just on the back burner forever.
Oh, interesting.
It's very weird, and it's a culture thing about like respect. It's kind of like the respecting your elders, where it's like Solo Leveling could be the most like famous anime right now that everyone and their brothers watching, and then Dragon Ball suddenly needs their spot, and then you don't hear from them for 3 years because you got to respect the game, you know.
Damn. Okay. All right.
So there's a lot of that goes on, which is what people were speculating. And then just come to find out it's just one of those things where they just took a while to announce it, and it's coming out when it normally comes out.
Oh, well, that's good.
But I thought that this
They're
would
like,
be
you guys are. They're kind of like, well, you guys are gonna watch it, so
Yeah. Yep. I guess we can kind of get into a little bit of like Solo Leveling got Anime of the Year. And I love Solo Leveling. It's one of my like top 3 probably. But I don't think it should have got Anime of the Year. I think that probably should have went to Frieren. Were you about to say something?
No, I was gonna ask you which one it was, and then you told me,
Oh yeah.
and then I realized I still don't know what one that one is.
Yeah, I think you would like Frieren a lot. It's very Dungeons and Dragons grand adventure, heartwarming, like really just epic story. Solo Leveling I love because there's not a lot of plot, but it has some of the best fights, and just it's cool incarnate. Like everything that you can imagine, from the dope fight to the one-liner, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you're gonna see a baller fight. He's gonna say some baller shit and just absolutely disrespect and mad dog this dude that he's just beating the fuck out of.
Okay.
And it's fun. Like, it's got incredible animation and it's amazing fights. There's some story in there, but it's not revolutionizing like storytelling. Frieren was an incredible story. And it was new. Like, it felt like it was a breath of fresh air to a lot of like the standard shonen fighting animes.
And is it action packed like Solo Leveling, or is it more of a like a chilling out like story? Because I looked it up and the art looks great,
Yeah,
but it also
the art's
feels like
fantastic.
it's not like chaotic or like violent.
What's a good way to what's a good way to put it? Imagine it's hard to think of a comparison in like the fantasy realm, but it would be the difference between watching like Platoon, which is like a crazy war movie where they're like in Vietnam and shit's blown up, compared to like Full Metal Jacket, where a lot of it is like training, but it's you know what I mean? Like, they're both great movies in their own respects. You're not watching them for the same reason.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so Solo Leveling is like, okay, I'm going to watch Sung Jin Woo absolutely mad dog this dude to death, and then Aura Farm spit on this motherfucker's grave, and then, like, fuck the next bitch. Like, that's what Solo Leveling is. And then Frieren is, I'm here for an epic story that's going to make very thought-provoking. It's going to make me, like, connect. Like, it's very thoughtful and drawn out. So
Okay.
that's kind of the difference. With it does have 2 incredible fights in it and stuff like that, but it's also like it's a very heartwarming like love story where like she's an elf, so she lives for an incredibly long time. So she has a hard time connecting with people because most of the people that she's around are humans. So like there's a very sad love story where a human falls in love with her, and just by the time that she's ready, he's like an old man. Like there's these incredibly like thoughtful moments in that show that you're not really getting from Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
That being said, there is one Solo Leveling episode that's my favorite, and it's the one where, I don't know, should I just say spoiler warning, I guess?
Sure.
So spoiler warning to anybody who hasn't seen season 2. The setup to Solo Leveling is that he's a really weak guy that goes into these dungeons and risks his life to save money to pay for his mother's medical bills, who has a very rare disease where she's stuck in a coma. Okay, that's the setup. That's why he's doing this.
Yeah. And comas are the best disease to have in anime because they're super easy to animate.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. After he gets this ability to level up and starts absolutely just wrecking shit and making money like hand over fist, he finally gets the cure and cures his mother. And that episode where he takes the cure and his mom wakes up, and after a whole season of this dude just being a monster, not like the bad kind where he's like killing people and shit, but just
he's just going to
into
work.
these dungeons. Yeah, he's just going to work and wrecking. And one of his quotes is like, the stronger I get, the more I feel like I'm losing myself, because he's just becoming a machine. And when his mom wakes up and says his name, and he just, as a man, just falls apart.
Oh God,
it wrecked me. And that's my favorite episode from easily. It is by far my favorite episode, but that is the only episode that like tugs at the heartstrings or like has that kind of closure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought I saw this announcement and wanted to share it, talk a little bit about anime because it's my favorite genre of show, I guess. Spy Family's really good. I'm keeping up on that. And then Macy and I finally caught up on One Piece. It's official. We are caught up.
Oh my God.
On One Piece.
1,000 episodes?
Yep, 1,144. We started
Firefly only got
COVID.
like 7 episodes. This is ugh.
Yeah, we started.
How do you not hate that show?
What do you mean? I do hate parts of
I
it.
would
I'm
be
not gonna
just
lie.
sick. I would just be sick of it, man.
I,
Exactly. Hitman says there's too many.
There is too many. Which is why if you ever decide to watch One Piece, I wouldn't shame you for going online and watching One Piece, which is a fan edit that takes out all the bulk and gives you the meat and potatoes of the story.
Aren't they also redoing, like releasing their own?
Yes, they are reanimating One Piece to streamline the story as well.
It's too long. If you're still going and they're like, well, we better make some animes to really catch people up on this anime we're still making. Get to the fucking point.
Yeah, I like One Piece. There's some really cool moments. I am a hardcore fan of the overall theme of like freedom. Like One Piece is, sure, like there's pirates on the cover, but it is a story that is anti-government and it is about freedom. One Piece at its core is freedom over everything, which, you know me, Tyson, is my shit.
Yup.
But god dang, do they not say that shit quick. It's like they really don't. But yeah, I like One Piece. The people that say that there's nothing wrong with One Piece are lying, because it has the worst pacing of any anime I've ever seen, and it's not even close. It's not even close. People are like, oh, well, Dragon Ball Z and Naruto have fillers. Fuck you. One Piece is way worse. way worse. I will say that One Piece's filler apparently is better than Naruto. I haven't seen much of Naruto.
Good.
But yeah, so One Piece, you can get a summary of it pretty well. And then Gachi Akuta, you've been watching that.
Yeah. I need to finish the one. I need to finish that up.
Have you got to Amo's story yet?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, you'll
Better or worse?
know. You'll know.
Okay, better or worse than Hunter x Hunter?
One Piece?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what Hitman's asking.
If I have to pick one, I'm picking Hunter x Hunter, if I'm being honest. Hunter x Hunter's one of the oh god, that's literally like two tyrants fighting, like two absolute powerhouses fighting. But I do like Hunter x Hunter, mostly because Killua is one of my favorite characters in anime. Big fan of Killua. But yeah, One Piece. Yeah, I would take Hunter x Hunter. That's a good question though. That's a good question.
Hunter.
Yep. We could do like a what is it, like a tournament where it's just you have to pick one to see what your favorite anime is or whatever, or literally anything. Those are pretty fun. We might have to look into that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I don't think there's anything left for me to say with current anime stuff. We talked about Chainsaw Man last time, so if you want to see my Chainsaw review, you can go back and check that out. Still amazing. I feel like there was one other thing with anime that I just can't remember, and it wasn't
we talked about Chainsaw Man last week,
Yeah.
which I started to watch that. And by the way, I feel you all led me. This is to the internet. I feel you've all led me astray. I watched the first episode of Chainsaw Man, and everyone was like, "It's about this guy who just wants to see he just wants to touch some boobs, and then a dog dies, and he gets Chainsaw Man powers." It's so much more than that. He cares. He's trying to like get out of poverty because his dad's debt. He is so kind to this demon dog that the demon dog was like, "Yo, homie,
Pochita.
I got you." Yeah. Because people are like, "Oh, the dog." I don't know why he's like. I was talking to like, "What's the chainsaw dog?" And it's like, "Oh," and people are like, "Oh, he's just in one episode."
Pretty much.
Like, and so like,
And you get some
yeah, just so like
flashbacks.
throwaway. Yeah, but like such a throwaway thing. No, what an impactful first episode. Screw all you out there who is underselling this to just make it a horny boy.
He brings
And that
it up
being
a
said,
lot.
yeah, that being said, I haven't seen the next episode, so I could be completely
Did you watch it
off
in
base.
Japanese with subtitles or English?
English.
Okay.
I don't read.
If you have time, because the first episode ends with him getting like dogged by all those zombies, right?
I thought it ends with him getting recruited by some sort of lady.
Okay, so you saw him get torn apart by zombies.
Yes.
The Japanese voice actor, when he's getting eaten alive, it's one of the most like, it'll give you goosebumps. It's blood curdling. It's some of the crazy, like you're uncomfortable listening to it because he does it so well.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I don't need that. It's really good. But yeah, get caught up so you can watch the movie.
I do want to watch it. I guess it's one season, so I just gotta watch it. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah, get caught up on Gachikuta first though, because it's active. It's coming out.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, they just came back from their mid-season, so 2 new episodes have come out.
Oh, mid-season. Okay, I'll have to give it a check. I thought the first season was already done. All right. Let's move on to Spirit Christmas. It happened.
Christmas.
Yeah. Spirit Halloween is releasing 10 Spirit Christmases. Which,
pardon me for maybe being too blunt. Is this literally just Christmas stores, or is it going to be costumes like Halloween shit just during Christmas? One of those answers I like way more. It's like
it's me, Jason Claus. Give a machete and a hat. No, I think it's just Christmas stores full of Christmas plastic that you'll put out for 3 weeks, then put in your garage or throw it away, and yeah.
Okay.
That's my negative take on it, but it is literally just a big Christmas store, but it is going to take over all of the dead stores that are across America.
Nice. And apparently I read this article to try and get ready for the conversation a little bit. Apparently they did 8 last year. So this is a ramp up from last year's 8. And they're hoping to get 30 locations across 12 states.
Damn.
So what is your opinion on Spirit Halloween? Do you think it's like an evil thing that's cannibalizing like a bad situation? Or are you like, look, I appreciate the hustle. I like what they do.
Can I be in the middle? Because like
Nope.
you heard me as I was talking about like, okay. And then I like it. If I had to go and pick the spot, I like it. I'm shitting and I like it.
No oops all
Don't
farts.
clip
Like,
don't clip that. And but I like it though. I do. It seems like Anytime that something gets a chance to be a bit more whimsical, I'm always on board. Where Halloween, I know it's also corporate, but like it
Hmm.
feels more. People get to let loose a bit more on
Yeah.
Halloween, right? It's more than it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Like you can go to 7 Halloween parties if it falls on like the right day,
Huh?
or not day, like you mean go, oh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday one week because it's like the closest, and then you get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Spirit Christmas feels bad to me. It just feels it's like, come on in, because it's not like Christmas isn't getting its fair shake. Like
Yeah.
literally the day after Halloween, I went to Meyer, and there was already like you could buy Christmas themed stuff. The popcorn tins are out already. Like
Yeah.
it's happening.
Yeah. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is playing nonstop.
She is unthawed.
Gosh, I hate that song too. I hate that song so much. Not to sound like the Grinch, I cannot stand Christmas music. God, I hate Christmas music so much.
Weirdly enough, in high school, I used to like it because I was like, yeah, it's good vibes. Now that I'm older, I'm like, nah, this is dog shit.
I don't know why. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I hate Christmas music. I hate it so much. I
Yeah.
think it's
And
because
you're
there
right,
hasn't
Hitman.
been. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was like, he's like, Christmas is already consumerized. Like, it really is. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, it's something about like maybe it's just because other than Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, I don't think a new Christmas song has been made in 83 years.
no, they're always trying. Every year, someone tries, and just Mariah Carey comes to their house and breaks their kneecaps with a lead pipe.
Just feeds them their own feet, and you're just like, no, this is mine. Have you seen the meme that goes around every year where it's November 1st and they'll show you a chart of the sales of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and it'll just have the slightest little like boop, and then it's just an image of that, and it just says it's begun.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael Bublé also is, I think he does a new Christmas song every year, too. Like,
he a
there's
real
people out
person?
there trying. Michael Bublé?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard his name a lot. I don't know if I've ever legitimately heard his music, and I feel like it's too late for me to actually listen.
You hate Christmas music, so why would you?
Is that all he does? I don't.
No, he's just a handsome man with a great voice. He's Canadian. Yeah. All right.
So he's up there with the greats of like Nickelback and Justin Bieber.
I won't argue with some of that.
It's just the silence, like, ooh. But
don't alienate our one viewer. Don't alienate.
That's right.
Hey, did Creed and Nickelback ever do a song together?
I don't think they could have, and it'd be safe. I think it was most
safe.
I don't think. I think that was a safety issue at the end of the day. But gosh,
no, I just want to point out that Spirit Christmas is a thing. It's interesting because I mean, like, I don't think because like the model of Spirit Halloween is crazy because they get in, set up a month of sales, and then tear down, and like it's crazy how fast they do that shit.
Yeah, and everybody that works there doesn't give a shit.
Not a bit.
It's crazy.
I went in to find the Dungeon Master cartoon costume. You know, the one with the red robe with the bald cap.
Yeah, and you got it on sale because you didn't need the cap.
No, I need the long back hair. It's the long hair off the backside.
Yeah. Okay.
But I went in there, and that's literally all I was looking for. And I was like perusing, having a good time, just looking at stuff. But I was like, I don't think I've seen a single employee. People are being incredibly respectful, which felt weird for like being, customers that unsupervised. And then I walk up front, and before I even I had my phone up, I was like, "Hey, I saw this online. Do you happen to have?" And I go to turn it, and the lady just goes, "No." I was like, "Okay."
Nice. Yeah. So, do you know much about like the history of Spirit Halloween?
No.
Okay, it's a wild roller coaster. Like, I'm no historian for Spirit Halloween, but I watched some videos. Spirit Halloween is it's basically a failed business that found its legs in weird exploitation.
Oh, like what do you mean, like exploiting the rules or exploiting people?
A bit of both, kind of. So essentially, the founder, this Joseph Marver guy,
Joseph Spirit.
yeah, Joseph Spirit. He is. I guess this article doesn't really go into like the whole meat and potatoes of it, but like in the 80s, like 84 or something like that, he opened up a clothing store, and the clothing store was like a ladies higher end like bargain store. It's like, hey, it didn't sell at this high end place, so now we've got it for a little bit cheaper, but you can still fit in at your girls club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a TJ Maxx.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. And apparently that didn't go well. And then he tried to do like the full cosmetics thing, and it was called Spirit something. I wish I could remember. I thought this article had it. And it just failed miserably to where he was just taking all these clothes and opening up these little pop-up outlets. And then when businesses started to go out of business during like the 2006 through 8 like housing stuff, he was just raking in money from all these businesses that were desperately trying to rent out spaces. Because before then, you couldn't really rent a space for a month. That wasn't really a thing too much in retail. No. But after that, sure, this place that hasn't had a store in it for 2 years because of like rates and everything like that, I'll rent it to you for 2 months so I'm not out my ass for the whole year. And then that's how that business model got set up, to where he would literally start looking up businesses that were going to close and start like propositioning these people to be like, you know, your store here isn't going to make it. Do you want to sign up a deal right now? Like, just very predatory, like a vulture. Like,
that is pretty wild.
But yeah, so I just thought that was kind of funny, and now it's the Spirit Halloween that we all know and love today in all the Toys R Us's and Blockbusters around the world.
Ooh, and family videos and
apparently there's a Spirit Halloween the movie.
What? Oh wow.
So that's fun. But yeah, I honestly expected this article to go a bit deeper on it because I was gonna pull up some specific stuff. But yeah, it is a failed woman's clothing line / store that the guy just figured out that, like the McRib, it's open for a month and you make a killing on it, and then you're done.
So I think I figured out why the guy's initial business failed. What I would do different is I would have a different mascot.
Oh, did you look up the original business?
No, I think the Grim Reaper looking guy is probably not great for a women's high-end fashion.
Yeah, that was definitely not the mascot.
It's way more fun if you think it is.
But yeah, it's a subsidiary of the original Zellers, apparently. Zellers store.
Zellers sounds familiar.
This guy owns like a bunch of weird stuff like that. He's one of those like sneaky moguls. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Johnny Hustle.
But yeah, are you ready to move on to our final topic?
Yeah. Arc Raiders. Well, this is going to be my review of Arc Raiders. I've had a really good time playing it. And there's been a handful. I took some notes, which I hopefully encapsulate my feeling towards it. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. So Arc Raiders launched on, I think, Wednesday or Thursday, and it hit 280,000 concurrent players.
350,000.
No, that was not even. I'm saying that wasn't even the weekend, and it hit 350 during the weekend.
Gotcha.
And it's very fun. Like when they say it's like Tarkov for employed people, it is true. Like it's a lot more forgiving. You don't have to fight. Like you're kind of. It's interesting because these Tarkov Arc Raiders, the Arc Raiders subreddit has like infighting where people are like, yeah, you can fight. Don't. Why are you complaining? Like, yeah, it's part of it. You should be able to kill people. And everyone's like, I'm just looting. Why are they being a dick? Like, that's part of it. Like I
So
found a strategy out.
for people that don't know what it is, because I don't, I haven't played Tarkov. I've heard a little bit about this.
Hmm.
All I know is that it got the title of like extraction shooter.
Yes. All right. So what it is you are essentially the world's been ravaged. Everyone's living underground now. There are robots up on the surface. That's the PVE part. They're hostile. They want to kill you. They're the arcs. But then there's also other raiders that go up there, and they have proximity chat. And so what you're doing is you're going up to the surface, you're grabbing wires, bits, bobs. You might get lucky and get some more expensive, more rare items. You know what I mean? And then you come back and you have to leave. If you die before like leaving, you lose everything unless you have like a special pocket. But then you get to the extraction point and then you leave and you collect all the loot and you build up, well, like you get blueprints so you can make better guns, to get better raids, to get better take down stronger enemies, to you have these keys so you can get into more stuff. Like it's just a building up your character, building up your loot supply, and it's just a generally very fun shooter.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Right
Did that
on.
answer
Yeah.
your question?
Yeah, yeah.
Did that answer your? Yeah.
No, for sure. I just thought you were gonna segue that into like, and that's why Bop.
Oh no, I can. I wanted to make sure I answered your question first, because there's a handful of things that are interesting about going on. People are mad because people are doing the PvP part of it, which it is frustrating. But sometimes you need daily quests to deal X amount of damage, or you need to, I don't know, be a dick. Like sometimes you need to, right?
That's kind of like Dark Souls. Like I love Dark Souls. PvP is not the primary thing in Dark Souls, but there's invasions, which means it's involuntary because they use the word invasion. So, and there's achievements for get so many invasion successes. So is that person just trying to get the achievement, or is this guy a professional asshole?
Yep. Yep. But also, it's an extraction shooter, which it doesn't matter if you're a dick or not. It's about getting the resources, and that's fine.
Yep.
That's part of the game. Like you shouldn't complain about that.
It sounds roguelike, where it's like, oh, you never really win, but you get a little better each time. You know?
Yeah. It's very much like that. Like I found this new strategy out because I have these sticky grenades that are remote detonation grenades. That what I would like to do, I realized I could do this the other day. What I'd like to do is on the extraction point, there's one console. You run up, you push the button, it summons the thing. You have to wait, then you get on and you leave, right? But I want to put a sticky grenade on the extraction button. Somebody runs up and I detonate the sticky grenade.
Yeah, that's an asshole move for sure. That's
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
If I was
But
playing
then I get
and
all
I
their
ran up
stuff.
and I hit the button and it exploded and I died, I would say that would be a what I would refer to as a bitch move. I would be very upset.
Here's the thing. I would be doing this full villain mode. I would explode it and then I would run so I'm within range of them talking shit about me as I'm like, oh yes, let the anger run through you.
Yeah. That's funny.
No,
but,
don't play Yeah, Hitman says don't play Tarkov. No, I tried to play it. It's so complicated. Like it's almost a simulation. Like how like detailed Tarkov is, because you have different armor types and you need different ammo to get through different armor types that you'll carry with you. You'll load in, you'll load out. It's too fucking much.
Okay. You got to memorize like a book to play.
Yeah, there's no map. You don't know anything about what's quest items, this, that, the other. Like Tarkov is for people that like that level.
Yeah.
Arc Raiders for humans, for human people.
So like say you and I are playing, we don't know each other. We're just two people on this map, right?
Yeah.
And I run over and I hit the button because I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
Does me leaving affect you in any way?
No. In fact, if in case I was being chased by something, or like I also wanted to just leave, you hit the button, it opens the gate. I also get to walk in, and then we both get to leave.
Unless see, I would be so paranoid. I'd be like, this guy's probably going to kill me. I should just not risk it and start shooting.
Yeah, there is that. That is always an option. What I like to do, what's been really fun is because it freaks people out. You'll open the gate, you'll get in, and you hit the button, and then once the button count, you type in, and then it starts like a 3-second countdown or whatever, and you basically can't fuck up at that point. So I just pull my gun out and I'll just unload on the guy in there, and like just the noise.
So they can't.
And they're
die
perfectly
once it
fine.
starts?
Essentially, you get knocked down, and then it takes a while to bleed out, or it takes a while for you to walk over and finish them off. So
Okay.
there's literally nothing you can do to kill somebody at that point. But just to hear people be like,
And you're sure that when you finish out, if you're just downed, it still counts as extracting?
oh yeah. Which is
Okay.
nice is if you say you're at the first button, and you get knocked down to call the train. Like as soon as you get knocked down, you can summon the train, wait, the doors unlock, call your way to like the second button, get home, and then load out, and you're knocked,
Oh.
but you still survive and keep all your shit.
Okay. Nice. Right on. It seems fun. I don't
Much
know if I
more
wanna
much more
throw-
forgiving.
You said it was $40.
Yeah, it's only $40. It's
Yeah.
great.
I might if we keep playing stuff like the RV there yet and stuff, I might hold off considering how much I've spent on video games lately.
Yeah.
Good lord. So
RV
many
was
games, dude.
it's super fun.
So many games. It was like Pokemon, which I got the DLC for, Outer Worlds 2, which is one of Macy's favorite games. So I bought Outer Worlds. I got Jurassic World Evolution that I haven't even played yet.
Yeah, you needed to get that one, didn't you?
I had to just to support the game because I want them to keep making them, you know?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sure I'll play it someday. Like, I'm not worried about that. But it was like, there's a $60 game. Outer Worlds was a $70 game. Pokemon was a $70 game. Next month, Octopath Traveler 0 is coming out, so that's another game.
Jesus.
There's just too many right now. There's too
Life is
many.
too good. The gravy is too plentiful.
Yeah, yeah, for time that I don't have, you know. I guess I could just not put together something for Monster Wednesday. That's not a bad idea. I could just do that. We could just show up and do it live.
I've been there. I've been there. You know that.
I
We've
need
been
to get
there.
the images and stuff ready. Well, now we have like images. We don't just have a blank background.
Yeah, it's true.
So I know what
We,
the story's
rely
going to
on
be. I
gimmick.
just got to get the images.
Yeah.
So
Well, shit, bud. We got anything else pop up that you can think of?
I don't think so. Oh, excuse me. Phew, I did not sleep well last night. But no, I don't think so. It was a relatively light news week, which is a bummer. But I think it's mostly because November tends to gear up quick because a lot of companies are getting ready to release their stuff for Christmas.
Their Christmas. They're Michael Bublé.
Yeah, Michael Bublé. But yeah, anything else you want to chat about?
I think that's about it. I'll be streaming Arc Raiders tomorrow, 7 to 9 probably, and then we got Monster on Wednesday, and then
Yeah, if you're
I
in
got some
Louisville,
gigs, but
Kentucky.
eventually, yeah. And let me check here because I got some gigs coming up.
Cool.
I'm trying to let people know when I'm going to be streaming. I'll be streaming Friday, and then more the week after that. But yeah, essentially I'll just be streaming Tuesday and Friday.
Cool. Right on. So we got Tuesday, Friday, Monday, and Thursdays. So right on.
Yeah,
Cool.
right.
Thank you everybody for joining. We really appreciate it. And catch us live, I guess, Tyson tomorrow. And then both of us again Thursday for probably just a fun, goofy game like RV there yet. We can probably chat about that Wednesday when we're on the road for 2 hours. So
I have a gig Thursday, so I won't be on that one.
okay, cool. Right on. Well, thank you everybody for watching and have a wonderful rest of your night. And we'll catch you in the next live stream.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.